Now, I'm going to mention this about quantum jumping. I've been practicing quantum jumping for quite a while. Now, there is another buddy in a multi-universal reality. This buddy started swimming at a very young age, and he never checked up. He became a professional swimmer. Actually, probably even from what I've seen when I've jumped over to that reality, is he's an Olympic swimmer and gold medals at that. Now, that's not in this reality, but there's another reality, alternate reality, where Buddy Huggins exists and is a gold medal swimmer.
Well, hey everybody, today is Sunday. It's March the 10th. The year is 2024. Can you believe it's the 10th of the month already? This month's gonna go by quick. A link to in the description to what it looks like. But I did it a mile in 27:40 seconds. 27:40 seconds. That's got to be an all-time. I don't ever remember swimming that fast anywhere else, but I can go through the data. There's got to be a way to search that database inside of Google a little better than what I've been doing, because I've been swimming for years, and there's years worth of data. I ought to be able to. I might watch a video about it, see if I can do that. But other than that, I can just cut in the record, the personal, new PR, personal record, and show you the statistics of that swim and the lap count and all that. And you can see that that was one of my better swims. But I had been building up for it all week. Now the question is this: will I be able to swim tomorrow, or will I have to take tomorrow off? I won't know until I get there. But I do want to say this about how I swim and how I got to be where I can do this. I quantum jumped over to a reality, an alternate timeline where Buddy never stopped swimming from the time he was like 20. He just kept swimming and got better and better and better. And so I go back when I really was doing the quantum jumping, which I haven't done it in a while, but now I got this new PR like that. I'm gonna have to move on over there so I can go even faster.
Now, I'm going to mention this about quantum jumping. I've been practicing quantum jumping for quite a while. Now, there is another buddy in a multi-universal reality. This buddy started swimming at a very young age, and he never checked up. He became a professional swimmer. Actually, probably even from what I've seen when I've jumped over to that reality, is he's an Olympic swimmer and gold medals at that. Now, that's not in this reality, but there's another reality, alternate reality, where Buddy Huggins exists and is a gold medal swimmer. So when I go over there to that reality, he talks to me and he gives me tips and tells me how my body should feel when I'm gliding through the water. And I can't explain it exactly, except it's telepathic communicating, it's verbal communicating. I'm literally having a conversation with that part of my multiverse self. And then I bring it into this reality, I meditate on it, and I literally intend to dream of swimming and feeling my body. Every stroke, every catch, every grab, every kick, left foot, right foot, and it is working. It is really kicking in. Now, of course, practice helps. I've been swimming for a very long time, but this is my best year ever. Overall distance, overall time, I've never swam this hard, this fast, this long, for this many months getting ready for the bike ride. I always do it a little bit, as much as I feel like in the past, to set me up for when spring gets here and then I start riding the bike outside.
But when you quantum jump, you intend to talk to the buddy in an alternate multiple verse reality that has that talent, that specific ability to do it, because he stuck to it. Yeah, if you stick to doing anything, you'll get good at it. But that's how I learned to swim over the years. I've been knowing about quantum jumping for, I know, at least 10 years.
Hey everybody, this is Buddy. Well, I've been getting a question lately, and people have been asking on the internet, how do I make my videos? And how did I learn it? Well, I got to tell you, I learned it all by trial and error. I taught myself. And I'm a good listener. So I have listened to videos and watched YouTube videos on how to do things. But now I've taken it to a whole nother level. I've actually started quantum leaping to the buddy that is already a videographer, producer, director, filmmaker, documentary, and big screen credits. And that buddy lives in another reality, an alternative timeline, where myself actually went into that field and was immensely successful. So what I do is, in a deep state of meditation, I literally send my intention and set my intention to meet that buddy, to quantum leap over to that timeline and ask him specific questions. Now, I receive these answers in a form of a download. Over the next 2 or 3 days and nights, I expect fully telepathically to receive the information that I've asked for, and be it technical questions or even spiritually minded, technically innovative questions. Well, what happens is I get the answers, and it comes through my DNA, very essence of my subconsciousness. That's where all memory is. And that buddy and this buddy that you see right here in this time continuum is connected. And there's multiple buddies that are on multiple timelines that I can jump to and keep asking good questions. Social media, marketing, anything I set my intention to, I can learn and master. So what I'm doing is sharing this with you. So like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment about it, and try to do it yourself. It's easy. Look it up. You'll find out that there are other people out there teaching how to quantum leap and quantum jump, and asking yourselves good questions.
Timeline Dynamics, Time Travel, and the Nature of Linear Time, by Pao Chang. The rules of time travel are rooted in quantum physics. Understanding these rules reveals much about the behavior of hyperdimensional beings and the reason for certain metaphysical laws. Timeline dynamics is essentially about temporal feedback loops between the present and its available range of probable futures. This is just realm dynamics reinterpreted from the perspective of linear time, which affords additional insights, as you will see.
An older fellow named Burt Goldman was one of the first people I ever heard talking about it. So I implemented it in my life when it comes to swimming, biking, running, and doing CrossFit and all those kinds of different things. Blend them all together, and yep, now that I set that new personal best, seeing how I haven't quantum jumped over to myself that's a swimmer that is very fast. Matter of fact, I think he's in that reality, he's a world champion. You have a world champion in you in some alternative reality. You had a talent, something that you let go when you were young. Now you can bring that back to your life by quantum jumping over to that reality. So I don't know if I've explained it good in this video, but I'll make a video specifically about quantum jumping. Thank y'all for watching my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. The sun is getting low in the sky, and they're gonna close this place at 5 o'clock. All right, y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching my channel. Leave a like and a comment. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Yeah, smash that like button. Bye.